Hi everyone, Owen Video here at thevideospot.net, and I'm excited that you are able to join me today in the middle of the week to talk about YouTube and video marketing. We're going to get started here pretty promptly. I'm just going to do some tests right now while I'm waiting to get set up and while we're waiting for you guys to sort of get here and gather. So I'm excited to have you here. Take a moment. Let me know who you are in the comments section. Tell me who you are. Tell me what is your biggest question about video marketing and YouTube, because hopefully I'll be able to answer those questions in the presentation today. So I'd love to know who you are. So take a second to do that, and we'll get started here in just uno momento. I'm going to go ahead and try a screen share here. Please answer, what is your greatest, and we got people starting to show up. It's good to see you out there. I'm Owen Video. We're going to get started right on time today. I'm just getting the group set up, and I'm going to test the slides, and we'll be good to go. I'd love to know what your biggest question is regarding video or YouTube, because it's important that this webinar is not about what I came to prepare. Now, yes, I came to the table today prepared to talk to you guys about some things that I think, A, you need to know, and B, some things that I think are common confusions or misconceptions about the whole video marketing process. So I'd love to know what it is you're struggling with, or what it is you want to know. What is that thing that you're like, I want to get started, but I don't know if, right, I should do this, I should do that, or whatever the case might be. So do me a favor, let me know in the comments there, and we'll get started in just a couple minutes. It's good to see you here. I'm going to test out the screen share here. Give me a quick sec. Let's see if it works. Well, that's not going to work. Let's share the screen first. How about that? We'll share the screen first, and then we'll click play. And how are we doing? The big question is, did that work? Can you guys see the screen? Can you guys see the slides there? I'm over here watching on the back end here on my iPad, and I'm just waiting for that signal to come through. Aren't you guys stoked you get to be a part of the process? Video here at thevideospot.net. So we're going to get started in just a minute here. It's good to see you out there. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Tell me who you are. Tell me, what is your biggest question with video marketing? I'd love to know. I'd love to be able to answer that question for you, or while we're on this call here today. My intention, guys, is to really reintroduce myself to you as a video marketing expert. I know a lot of you have known me from the video production world and from the SEO and the website design world, and I'm so glad that you've been following me on this journey. And what we're doing now is we're going to talk about video marketing and YouTube from a business perspective, and how to close new revenue. How to close new revenue. Use YouTube. Servant of Allah says, yes, good to see you out there. Get more watch time with video. That's a big one. Watch time is absolutely huge. So why don't we go ahead and get started? It's 1 o'clock, and I always believe on being on time. If you haven't been on a YouTube live before, this is how I love to do webinars, because webinars from this way, webinars this way, there's less friction. We're able to sort of talk openly and talk freely about YouTube and about video. My goal here is to take about 45 minutes of your time this afternoon to talk about real strategies for YouTube and video marketing with here today. You're going to hear a lot of things, but that's why we're doing this on YouTube, because I want you to have a replay available to go back to and look at. So I want this training to be something that you're able to leave with and go make some waves with. If you're already making videos, or if you haven't started making videos yet, I think that this training is going to help set your course and like clear the air for you a little bit to get started. Okay. And with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the tactics. I'm going to show you my 3 big takeaways that I want you to leave with. And then I'm going to show you how you can keep in touch with me and keep moving forward on your journey. Because the biggest problem that I see working with businesses, brands, and as a consultant with their video marketing is we'll go in and we'll talk about a bunch of great ideas. But then when I walk out of the room, it's almost like, well, what do we do next? It's that implementation step. And that's the step where I don't want to see you miss out. I don't want to see you miss out, right? So after you learn what you need to do, it's imperative to look at what you need to do next to get the ball rolling. And I'm going to be excited to have you there. So we've got some people logging in. It's good to see you, servant of Allah. It's good to see you, doggy dude. Does YouTube stop recommending me the more you upload just for fun? It's true. Sometimes it seems like YouTube just doesn't understand your viewing behaviors. And we'll talk a little bit about why that is today and how you can stay in front of your customers, of your audience while you're on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. And to do that, I'm going to go to a screen share. And then I'm going to hit play, okay, on my presenter. So I won't be able to see you. I won't be able to monitor comments. And so if I'm not hearing from you, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So we're going to talk about YouTube marketing tactics today. That sheet's registered. So it looks like a bunch of people didn't get their links out. Martine, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing there, Owen?
Good to see you. Sorry, guys. I apologize for this delay here. I just got a quick email saying that the email to subscribers to this webinar didn't get their link. So I'm just sending that link out right now.
Gotta love technology, huh?
Go back to check. We'll go back to the presentation.
Well,
okay. So today we're going to talk about YouTube marketing tactics and how to use these for your business. If you guys have never met me before, if this is your first experience with me, my name is Owen Video. I have over 10,000 YouTube subscribers, which means that I'm actually walking the walk and talking the talk. I've been recognized as an industry leader. Channel is not just about, it's not just a vlog, or I shouldn't say it's just a vlog. It's not just any old channel. My channel is all about video marketing and how to grow with video marketing. And because of my work in video marketing, I've been invited to be a guest on some of the biggest podcasts in the arena. And I've also got, a small video agency where companies will hire me to run their ads for them or to instruct them on their production and where they get started. Just this year, I was awarded by the state of California as Smallest of the Year. Hoorah! How cool is that? And I did this all while beating cancer. So we're going to talk about YouTube from a monetization standpoint, okay? And monetization is any action that leads to a business objective. So when we talk about your video being monetized, what we're asking is, does your video effort do business for you? And for most people, the case is that's not the case. I have big time YouTubers coming up to me with 100,000, 200,000 subscribers or more saying, we've got subs, but no money. Or we have not enough money. We have a low subscriber model over here at Video Spot. Okay, I teach a low subscriber model, which says it's not about being the next big star on YouTube. It's about engaging your audience. in a real meaningful way. And we'll talk about the process for doing that. YouTube provides you with all the tools to monetize, with all the tools to monetize your videos. You're looking here at one of my favorite, this is one of the bands that turned me on to YouTube in the first place, the Pentatonics, right? And you can see that they've got 3 different calls to action right here in the top here, which is, let's see if you guys can see my mouse. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Can you see it here? No, it doesn't look like I can mouse over to you. Well, over at the top, you see Order PT Xmas Deluxe here, right? That's an annotation. Over on the right, you see an iCard. Down below is an annotation as well. And there are all of these other monetization opportunities with your YouTube videos, as long as you know where they are and how to take advantage of them, right? Because you don't put a square peg in a round hole. Right? You got to put the right thing in the right place. You can make a ton of money. Now, in my first year alone on YouTube, keep in mind, guys, I went onto YouTube. I already had a web design company. My company was sort of like an online marketing company. Excuse me, I'm taking a drink. I got to find, is there a cough button? Yeah, I think I found my cough button. You know, because I don't cough normally, but when I get on a webinar, I start coughing. So in the first year alone, I already had a web design business. I had an online marketing company, and I was using YouTube to help explain to my contractors the type of websites I wanted to design. Well, I got up one day at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I made a web design video that has gone phenomenally viral. It continues to make money for me, but in the first year alone, I made $45,000 in sales. Okay? It's about 9 websites, give or take. Some of that was added video stuff as well. And 6,000 subscribers. So I looked at that video and I thought to myself, can I repeat this? I'm getting leads from this video. Can I repeat this? So I did. I repeated the model. I made a bunch more videos with me in front of a whiteboard. And you can see these, you know, these screenshots were taken a few months ago, but these videos are at 80,000 views now. 80,000 views. And yes, views will turn into revenue. Views will turn into revenue if you have the right model, if you have the right machine, right? My kids like to watch the Sneetches. Remember in the Sneetches, the guy had the star-bellied Sneetch, you know, machine to put stars on their bellies, stars upon theirs, you know? That's what you got to create. You've got to create a model by which you can just pump out your videos and you know that they're going to get 10,000, 20,000 views. This is exactly what I've done. This is exactly what I've done for small businesses, for YouTube channels over and over again. This is why they gave me Small Business of the Year. And I'll tell you what, the reason I'm drilling that home is because I want you guys to be impressed by what I've done with video. I do. It is a little bit of a humble brag here. Because all this time I had cancer. All of that time, 4 days out of the week, I was sick in bed, bald and sweaty, dying from cancer, you know, with chemo in my blood to get me better. And praise the Lord, I'm all better. I just got my first, you know, I'm all better scan, you know, no evidence of disease. But here's what you really got to take away from while I'm telling you all this is why was video able to do this? Why was video able to grow my business 107%? And remember, I'm talking about my business here, right? But I've shown you images where I've been able to scale this for other companies. These are not my videos. And can you repeat the process that I've created for your business? The last question you should be asking is, will video replace your digital marketing effort? Meaning, with video, can you replace your blogging? Can you replace your social media posting? Can you replace your Instagram? All those things that are driving you nuts right now that you're trying to figure out and you're not doing any of them well because you're trying to do 1,000 different things. What if you just took a video-only focus? Could you still have a marketing system? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes, because there is a system. There is a step-by-step process by which you can set up a channel so that your channel is properly optimized and that you have the workflows to maintain your channel. Okay, so a workflow is a series of actions that you'll repeat on a regular basis, like video optimization. You're going to do that over and over again. Do you have a system in place with triggers and alerts, right? So that it runs on its own without you. Strategies are how you're going to grow and scale your channel. And strategies are collections of workflows. Collections of workflows. You're going to learn the wheelhouse here today, because success on YouTube is all about mastering a series of small sequences like these: workflows and strategies, workflows and strategies. So you only need to focus on those actions that lead to monetized behavior, and we're going to talk about those today. Proper channel structure, the P3 content strategy, and the video spot title worksheet. Okay, let's take a look at this image right here. First of all, see your channel. This is the proper setup of a YouTube channel. Okay, your channel is a collection of videos in a series. So here you've got, a series on, let's say television, and then a series on red circles or orange circles, and a series on headphones, and a series on video, right? If you're a dentist, then you might have a series on cosmetic dentistry or laser dentistry. You might have a series on TMJ. If you're a YouTuber, your series might be on family togetherness. Then you might have another one on travel. You're going to group and collect your ideas. Okay? Now, a series is made up of 5 or more videos of a similar theme that each link out to the same web pages. Okay? And each video that you create has branded elements and structure to it. Okay? So we don't want you thinking in terms of your next video or the next 3 videos you want to do. You want to be thinking in terms of large amounts of videos that cover a wide range of topics your customers would otherwise be searching for. Okay, don't think viral. Don't think you're going to make this one video about, weight loss supplements or healthcare, and it's all just going to be, la-di-da, because it's not. It's going to be much harder than that. You've got to be thinking in terms of a playlist. So here's an example of a playlist that I used to grow my page. Now, this is a whole, to grow my channel. This whole series is based on WordPress. And you'll notice that it's a different series from my whiteboard series because I've got a green screen in the background. Now, as you create, so this is going to be easier. This is an easier way for you to create videos, because instead of thinking about that one video you need to create or that next video, you're now thinking about the next 10, 20, 30 videos you need to be creating. So when you sit down in your office to shoot the next set of videos, you're in there for the long haul. And you're able to get 10 done in a day instead of 2, okay? Each of those videos need to link out to the same offer, so that you're driving leads to a common offer. And here, this is one of our best performing ever offers, the web design blueprint file. My top converting web designs. And it speaks for itself. The results speak for itself. But you can also see on this that we're targeting sort of a large number of people here. So we've got website blueprints. We also have the Small Business Success Summit, SBSS. I got 8 leads in a day. We got leads, video spot. That's just the general contact me if you want to do business. So here's the proof, guys. This is from Gmail. Here's the proof that it works. So which series do you start with then? What content do you lead with? And that's where we call upon the P3 content strategy. You heard? Sorry, I'm taking a drink. The P3 content strategy. Okay? This is pull content, push content, and POW content. Let's dig into those. Okay? Pull content. This is video content designed to engage your new subscribers with authority content. Okay? This is content that you are, I'm on the wrong slide. Pull content. Pull content. This is your most important part. This is your most essential content. This is how you're going to grow your page. Okay? If you got a channel already and you're not growing, this is how you're going to grow. Pull content is designed to pull in new viewers through evergreen keyword optimized content. Now, in there I spells evergreen. It's evergreen is the term. I got a typo. And evergreen content is content that's good today, tomorrow, and yesterday. What is, how to, where is, when is, right? Those 5 how questions. What is video marketing? What is cosmetic dentistry? What is laser therapy? Everyone's always going to be searching for those terms. As they search for those terms, the new videos that you create will get priority in the YouTube news feed. And if your videos are good, they'll watch you. They'll subscribe to you. You'll pull viewers in. That leads us to push content. Push content is how you're going to engage your new subscribers. So let's say you just did 24 pull content videos. You got 1,000 new subscribers. Now you're going to push content out to them where you have a little more control. So you're going to engage your new subscribers with thought leader content delivered on a regular schedule. This is where you're going to do content like every Tuesday, every Wednesday, or every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever the case might be. POW content, where you hit your audience hard with a sales message or a high production value video that they're going to put with ad spend. So think of the Lego movie trailer. The Lego movie trailer was Lego's POW content, okay? Because Lego has a regular channel where they go live every Tuesday. And to engage and to sell those subscribers, they launched the YouTube, the Lego movie trailer to drop to the movie theater. So how can you be creating POW content? This is going to be your commercial content. This is going to be your like down book now or join my course now. So how do you accomplish this? Well, we use tools. This is one of the spreadsheets that we use. And in my video marketing toolkit, you'll get this. You'll get the video title spreadsheet. It's free. You can go to bit.ly/VMA toolkit, and you can download. Just email me. But you can also create. You can also create just your own spreadsheet. And what you have here on the left-hand side is sort of like your miscellaneous pile, your one-size-fits-all pile. And so what you're going to do is you're going to start dumping your video titles, push, pull, and POW content video titles onto this sheet here. You're going to do this. The reason I use Google Docs for this, by the way, is so that you can do this when you're on mobile, right? You can do this when you're in the doctor's office, in the waiting room. You can do this when you're in line at Costco. So you're in line at Costco, you have a great idea. You pull out your phone, you put in a new title idea. Okay, but over here in the segmented areas, this is where we put more categorized titles. So you're going to put titles that are over here, and you're going to move them over there, slowly but surely. So on the left-hand side, you might have a whole title on how to make money with Facebook video ads. But then over here, you're going to get more specific. Or excuse me, on the left-hand side, you're going to have like how to make money with Facebook, how to make money on Instagram, how to make money on YouTube, best YouTube tactics, best Snapchat, like all these social media topics. But then over here, you're going to organize them 101. Like for this, for example, is for a client of mine, and they developed categories like Twitter marketing, Instagram for business, LinkedIn. So you're going to start to segment your title ideas and then move them into a production schedule. And that is how a production schedule might look. It really does. Now, again, in our company, I offer my clients, we have templates and spreadsheets for this. And you guys, you can go to my website if you want to learn how to work with me. But this is an example of what a client was able to do. Like you don't even need my spreadsheets and templates. That's my point. They're there to help you. But here's how a client, she literally wrote all of her storyboards and scripting out on a sheet of paper. And she got 30,000 new views from that structure. So what we're going to do here is once you start writing your videos, again, once you've got all these titles down, you're going to shoot the videos. And you're going to shoot them according to a structure. That structure is so simple, you could write it down on a piece of paper like one of my clients did here. But when you have a structure and you have titles that people are searching for, you'll get 30,000 views on your videos. Okay? So it's very important to understand that. So let's move on to part two. Part two is creating compelling content, right? This is that structure. How do we create videos that we know people are going to watch and they're actually going to click on the link? Well, we do that using these three tactics, and I'll run into those right now. The first is you've got to capture, first of all, you got to know where your opportunities are, right? Every pirate has a treasure map with an X marks the spot, right? This is your YouTube treasure map. And each blue box is an X. And that marks the spot. That's where there's gold to be found. So you've got to be able to take advantage of all the major view page opportunities. Display ads, how to get ranked in related videos, how to get mentioned in recommended videos, how to take advantage of the subscribe and info box. You guys might notice on my channel right now that I have an asterisk next to my name. And the reason I have that asterisk is because I will appear as number one or in the top section on smart TVs that are watching YouTube. And I watch a lot of YouTube on smart TV, and I'm kind of like my best customer. You know what I mean? Not exactly, but I fit the profile. So knowing where these opportunities are, you can create videos that are more watchable and that are more clickable. So here's an example of how we would take advantage of opportunities on the YouTube watch page. So this is a pretty standard, this is a screenshot from YouTube. And over here on the right-hand side, okay, is we have opportunities. We have 3 different opportunities. Did you guys know that? 3 different opportunities. The first is right here, is to get listed in autoplay. And when you're listed in autoplay, then your videos will appear after. See how Eileen's video is popping up after mine? Right? I want to better optimize my channel so that my video after my video. The reason, by the way, that Eileen plays after me is because I only did 1 video on blab.im, and I should have done 5 videos so that YouTube could put me in a playlist. But then you've also got 16 opportunities here in the related video section to get your videos ranked. Now, there's a total of 19 different spots on the sidebar, but 3 of those are recommended videos, and you cannot affect those. You cannot affect those. So that leaves 16 opportunities. It leaves 16 opportunities to get ranked. And you've got to know how to do that. The way that we capture, by the way, the way that we capture all of these opportunities, it's a lot, right? Because I showed you in the very beginning, I showed you that slide from the Pentatonics. We had like 15 different ways to post links, right? You're not going to use all 15 in every video, right? Your videos are going to have a format, and your format's going to change a little bit based on which series you're producing, okay? Video formatting is the process of structuring your videos for mass production. And you know what? Everybody does it. It's absolutely essential. Here's the first thing I learned, by the way. First thing I learned in college when I went back to school for media. I went back to school at 30 years old. Do we have anybody out there, by the way, that went back to college outside of college age? I'd love to hear from you, my brothers and sisters. I'm drinking water again. Sorry for the noise and the clicking of my mouth. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Everybody follows a structure. Okay. All media is constructed. All media is constructed. It's the first thing I learned in college. All media is constructed. Because it's constructed like a building, you can strip it apart. You can reverse engineer it. And you can find out what makes it successful. So let's take a look at why the show Friends was so successful and continues to be successful on on replays. Now, here's the thing. Let's all just realize this. Number one, it's good content. It's good content. Like, the show is funny. Characters people love. So we're going to assume you're producing good content, that you're not just sitting in front of a camera and boring the hell out of your audience because someone told you need to do videos. So you go in front of the camera, kicking and stuff. I'm going to go in front of the camera. Okay, here's what you got to do. And this and that. Like, if you're producing content that way, or if that's your boss, if you're doing videos and your boss is like that on camera, you're in trouble. Okay? You're in trouble. There's an element of, I want to be on camera and I like to smile. That's assumed here. But let's dig into the structure here. First of all, opening credits. That satisfies the branding. That satisfies the union laws of the actors getting paid and so on. But right after that opening we have a commercial. I used the soap commercial because it's soap operas. That's how it all began. It began soap. I think it was Ivory invented the commercial. Ivory invented television, really, the television show. And then what? You have great content. And then in this next scene right here where you've got Jennifer Aniston walking out, look what we have. We have that picture frame. We have iconic imagery. Iconic imagery. We call those branding elements. Branding elements. We have things that we're going to see on your video over and over again that allow us to create trust with you. That is so big. That is so big. I know a YouTuber that has a red phone in a lot of her episodes. And she does a red phone bit or shtick. And it doesn't have to be corny. It doesn't have to be cheesy. It could certainly be, it could be a trophy that sits on your desk that occasionally you might reference. You got to have iconic imagery. We call branding elements. Okay, guest stars. Guest stars in that middle section right here. And product placement. Guest stars and product placement, right? So we imagine that the products on the refrigerator have a significance to them. They paid some money to be there. Seinfeld was really good at that. He had cereal boxes. And then again, great content, commercial break, denouement, the ending, and then we have the very ending, we have the ending credits, okay? So Friends has a format, and your YouTube videos also will have complex as Friends, but it's going to have a format. We use a 5-point format, and we use a similar 5-point format for our ads as we do for our content videos with slight differentiations. Okay, here's the 5-point formula for which I've made a ton of money and my clients have made a ton of money. Number one, snappy headline. Number two, conditioning. Condition them for what they're about to see. Number three, pure, raging, unadulterated, awesome content. Don't hold back. Give it to them. And then 4, ask for the sale. So what this might look like if we were going to do a commercial about let's say, iPhones, then the first headline is going to draw them in and say, hey, today we're going to be talking about iPhones. You're going to love the in-depth information that we're going to show you on why iPhones are better than anything else. We're going to go into that coming up next. Right? So I'm bringing you in with the snappy headline. I'm energizing you. Conditioning. You're going to condition them to your offer. Hey, before we jump into the content today, I want to let you know I cover this way in more detail in my free ebook, How to Rock, how to buy an iPhone like a pro. You can download that for free at my website. But let's get into our totally pure raging content. I want to show you what I discovered this week about iPhones. And then I go into my content. At the very end, I'm going to say, now, guys, if you want to engage with me further, check out the ebook, check out my marketing download. Right? You're going to ask them for the thing that you've conditioned them for. So you've already put it into their mind, whether or not they know it, they've been influenced by it. And then you're going to ask them to move forward on that option. Okay, this works every time. You'll see it in the best ads out there. You'll see it even in the Squatty Potty ad. I did a presentation last weekend at Social Fresh in Florida using the Squatty Potty ad. Billions and billions of views, right? It's a ridiculous amount of views. Follows a similar format. There's some testimony and things like that in there, but it's the same basic format. And if you want to organize all that, right, you can organize that visually using PowerPoint slides. Now, this was made using my, the video spot templates and spreadsheets that I mentioned before. So we have a template storyboard worksheet that you can download. You know what? I don't know if that's downloadable. Sorry, that might be just in the course. But you could make this with your own PowerPoint. And the idea for this is if you're doing 5 videos and all 5 of those videos follow the same 5-point format, then all those videos should look about the same videos. Remember, every episode of Friends had the same format. Can you imagine watching Friends and then tuning in the 7th week of the season? Completely different show. Or maybe the characters had different names, or they lived randomly in a different apartment complex, It's so key, guys. It's so key that you're doing your show inside. You're doing your show inside of your format. And I lost my train of thought. When you're doing your show in your office, right? And then all of a sudden you're in your car, and then all of a sudden the next day you're in a thing, like no one knows what your show's about. Sit at your office, do multiple videos from one location and establish yourself. Create some trust for yourself. Creating a storyboard will help you to hit all of the main points, and it's only 5. It's only 5 just to get started. As you go, you can continue to get better and better and better. Okay? Each video is structured similarly. And we have an end card here which calls our viewers to action when the video is over. We have links to external videos down there. And I'm in the big video box. I'm instructing my viewers, hey, you should be clicking on these links, clicking the subscribe button. And you know what? Everybody does this. Everybody knows. All the big YouTubers know that that's how you close out a YouTube video. So keep these things in mind. Okay, use branded elements like the red phone, have an opening joke. There's a TubeBuddy is a tool that we use that will help you to create templates and overlays. Emphasize your audio. Okay, make sure your audio's good. People won't watch a great video if the audio's bad. And respect the platform. You're not going to upload your YouTube videos to Facebook per se. There may be a strategy for that. But you want to basically be creating videos for YouTube and for Facebook. And when you follow these tactics, you will achieve results. Look at Daryl Bellamy. When I met Daryl Bellamy like 2 years ago, he was working at a job. He was a member of the National Speakers Association, and I presented for his chapter in North Carolina. He signed up to my course, and right at the 6-month mark, he got his first paid speaking gig, came from a client. He quit his job a year, 6 months later. A year. He was in my course for 6 months. And within the year, was able to quit his job. So you will get results if you follow the structure. What I see companies doing is they go, well, that's great, Owen, but that wouldn't work for us. So we'll do it this way. And they adjust the structure. Can you imagine hiring a consultant that came into your assembly line? You've been producing widgets successfully for years and years and years. And somebody comes in and says, hey, you got to do it this way differently. It's hard to mess with systems. If a system works, then work it till it works. You know what I mean? You can quote me on that. Okay, let's start to wrap up here. How do we drive thousands of views to our videos? Now we know we have a large amount of videos. We know that the videos are constructed to squeeze people through our funnel. How do we drive thousands of views? Here's a big win right here. Big win right here. Organic views. If you properly title and tag your videos, you will appear #1 on the search terms or on the first page, and you'll do it pretty quickly. I'm going to skip this slide and go here. Paid search. Paid search is where you pay to place your videos in front of the right audience members. Video views that come from paid ad placement on Google. In fact, I bet if you guys tomorrow come, or even later today, come back to YouTube, I bet you'll see an advertisement on YouTube for my latest video in a red shirt. I'd love for you guys to test that. And also collaborations. Collaborations are working with other YouTubers or other businesses to promote your videos, and it's very successful. I've never had a client group unsuccessful with this particular strategy. It's simply never happened. When you work with other businesses and they share your message, the slide's a little bit out of order. Now, YouTube gives you, let's start here real quick. I want to talk to you guys about remarketing, okay, and driving traffic. So we talked about 3 traffic strategies: organic, paid, and collaborating. When somebody watches your video, whether on YouTube or on Facebook, you have the ability to capture their IP address. You have the ability to capture their device. Both YouTube and Facebook say, hey, there's a person on this device over here in wherever that watches your videos. And if you'd like us to, we'll send your videos right to them directly. So what happens is every time somebody watches one of your videos, they go into a bucket. And then in the future, you can send more videos to just people in those buckets. And guess what? You can actually create different types of buckets. You can create buckets based on everyone who saw your web design videos or everyone who saw your SEO videos. And then you can send targeted ads, to people just in the web design group or just in the SEO group. You can also people who viewed 3 seconds of your video, 10 seconds of your video, 25% of your video, and so forth. And this slide is so, I almost want to skip it because there's so much information in this slide. But creating these remarketing lists will help to ensure that your videos are being seen by people who already like your stuff. And that helps you to create community, consistency, trust. So create remarketing lists, both on Facebook and on YouTube. Okay, this is a shot of your YouTube analytics dashboard. This is how you improve. This is how you look at where your videos, and you can take a look at your biggest watch time views, right? 18,000 minutes of watch time in this given period, about a month on one video. And then so you're able to see which of your videos are getting the most watch time and then promote those videos to the people that are in your buckets. That's why you want to create a large amount of videos. So you can be, they're all sort of in the water sizzling and you see which one the fishes bite. Okay, as you click on those videos, this is all for free in YouTube, by the way. You can go click and see which websites are driving the most traffic to your channel. And here you can see I've got, Del Mondo, big Snapchat marketing company, Social Media Examiner, they're huge. Yahoo Search, that's really big. We can find out which websites are driving traffic to us. We can find out which videos, and we can make more videos for those websites. So that's where this collaboration comes in. When you see that Del Mondo's posting your stuff or sharing and liking your stuff, you go to Del Mondo and you write to them and you say, hey, I noticed you're posting my stuff. I'm getting a ton of traffic from your site. It looks like your audience likes my stuff. How about I create 1 or 2 videos for you this month? You want to talk about monetization? If you're a professional on YouTube, you can monetize that. How about you, Del Mondo, sponsor my next 2 videos for $7.50 each? You know, and how much you just decide that might be would determine on your view count. Or if you're like my client PPS Plus, they're a software development company in Biloxi. We reached out to collaborative partners and we said, hey, promote a webinar for us. Drive people to my webinar. You can sponsor the video brought to you by, you know, XYZ partnership company, but they're driving to your webinar and you've monetized that. See, it's all about knowing the strategies. Remember I talked about in the very beginning, workflows and strategies? You've got to implement a strategy designed to enhance what's already working. Uh-oh. So that basically takes us through the presentation. I really appreciate you guys staying on board and watching. And I want to take just a moment to look at some of the questions out here and see what we've got going. So Servant asks how to properly optimize your videos. It's your titles and your descriptions and your tags. That is the key right there. And you want to use that title structure that I showed you on the worksheets slide where you saw the titles of my videos. Let's see what other questions we have. A disciple of Jesus says, do an enticing thumbnail. Absolutely key, absolutely critical to your success. And the best thing to do for your thumbnails is to look at other people in the space and see their thumbnails and see how they're doing. It's a Servant of Allah says, is it okay if you say in your description yesterday's vlog? Yeah, and then you put the URL of the vlog and you skip 2 or 3 lines and then explains the video with keywords. Yes, that is absolutely a good thing to do. Links in your description box, but it's even a better idea to post external links, not just to your blog, but if you mention a third party, if you mention a company or an article, link out to that blog as well. Because now what you're telling Google and YouTube is that you're a resource. You're a resource. I'm going to go through some of these questions, and then Martine, you and I will jive for just one quick second. Hey guys, I want to wrap up with this slide here. See if I do this properly. I want to tell you guys about the Video Masters Academy. I want to share the Video Masters Academy it's been my brainchild. It's been my baby. And it's really a collection of everything I've learned how to do. I've made over 1,000 videos for YouTube for me and my clients. You know, I've generated millions of minutes in watch time, and I know how this stuff works. And I've put everything that I know into a live multi-module video marketing course that you can access on demand anywhere from your mobile device, your phone, or live with me. And how to master video marketing for your business. We take a revenue-first approach to YouTube and video. You'll learn the step-by-step measures, how to create a system that allows you to pop out videos in 2 hours a week. Doesn't that sound exciting? 2 hours a week. And here's what's going to happen. Throughout the time in the course, you're going to increase that to 3 hours per week, but I'm going to show you how to make that time ultra effective. This course is 36 live sessions with me, plus over 20, it's actually over 32, on-demand video trainings. So you can see in the box below. The rule of thirds, YouTube analytics. You'll actually walk through every 90 days. You'll walk through a new strategy with me designed to grow your channel. When you start, We'll make sure your channel's optimized. You're first going to learn the optimization, production, and tag research workflows. You're going to watch the video trainings on how to do those things, and then you're going to join me on the first and second Monday of the month to discuss what you learned in those trainings and how you can implement it. Once you've mastered those workflows in your first couple of weeks, we're going to start a strategy. We're going to launch a collaboration strategy designed to get your channel to 1,000 subscribers or your video to 10,000 views. That's it. That's the goal. To create the right video that makes money and then to send a bunch of people to it. And guess what we do from there? We keep on learning. We'll show you how to make an automated sales funnel, how to set up remarketing audiences, how to host webinars, how to monetize with Amazon links, how to get your videos ranked on not just YouTube, but Google as well. From 0 to 1,000 subscribers overnight. Overnight, guys. This is a pretty incredible story because obviously we worked on her channel. It wasn't like she found me and then the next day we got 1,000 subs. No, she found me. We began working together. It was 90 days until we launched her channel. When we launched the channel overnight, she had 1,000 subscribers. When we started, she had absolutely zero. Nothing. She was even posting videos on the wrong channel, and we had to start a whole brand new channel. But we still accomplished amazing results overnight. And we did it using the tactics and strategies that I've laid out in the Video Masters Academy. And when you're a member, you'll get access to my templates, my scripts, my storyboards, my marketing blueprints, everything you need. You can follow along with the class, or you can jump ahead and work on a strategy that you want to work on personally. If we're working on YouTube, but you jump into our 6-week Facebook video course, absolutely jump into that. Absolutely jump into that. Using these strategies, Paul Howes, who sells IT services in the UK, got 10,000 views on his very first video, the very first video he ever launched with me. 10,000 views. And he was able to do that in his first 30 days. And guess what? The thing about Paul has gone on to master this process. Like, all of his videos have 10,000, 30,000, 40,000 views on them now. He was with me for a year, Paul. The Video Masters Academy is online on demand. Once you become a member, you'll get access to register for the website, where you'll have all of my lessons available to you. The classes meet every Monday. You will enroll with me, and then a week from now, you will be on your first skill building call with me. Okay? In total, you get 24 live skill building video calls. 12 live workshop calls. That's one workshop call per month, where you'll log in to a Google Hangout with me, or a Zoom, because Google Hangout's going away, with me and my other clients and alumni in the Video Masters Academy, and learn from the entire group. There's also 32 on-demand video trainings that you can access whenever you like, from any device you like. There's over 85 pages of templates, spreadsheets, scripts, how to write emails for collaboration requests, how to pitch a collaboration request, how to write a video for sales, how to write a video sales letter, a VSL. You're gonna need a community, and that's why we have a private Facebook forum. We have a private Facebook forum with my alumni, my VIP clients, my big clients, and every member of the Academy to post your videos. Imagine the power, guys, of posting a brand new YouTube video and then sharing it with the group, and the whole group can go to your YouTube video and like it and leave comments and help to get your video started. All of that's available in the private Facebook forum. The cost to join the Academy is a one-time fee of $45. Everybody, wipe your brow. There you see it. It's $4,500. One semester at college was $6,000. One semester at college. This is a 12-month academy with over 32 on-demand video trainings. And it's a $4,500 one-time fee. Guys, the value is here. For most of you, if you sell just one, remember, you're in this for a year. You're doing this for a year. If you're making 1 to 3 sales, most of you, 1 to 3, you've recouped your investment. For many, many of you, selling one is, you know, if you sell one, make one sale from video, you've recouped the cost. But I do have a special offer for today, okay? Because we're launching the course pretty soon here. It launches in a couple weeks. And we have just created, what we've noticed is a lot of our clients come in to the Video Masters Academy and they start to create these awesome videos, but the costs of editing start to get really high, right? Like, oh, I got to get another Fiverr guy, or, oh, I'm spending tons of hours at the computer. So here's what we've done. We've created a toolkit, a vault that has a variety of template digital graphics called video branding elements that you'll have full access to. Now, we sell this for $1,000, $997, a la carte, and in some various offers around the web. $1,000 to have access to this toolkit. You're going to get it for free when you join the academy. You're getting stockpiles of video elements like music, lower third transitions, and more. Let me show you guys what that looks like. Bear with me here just a second. So this is what it looks like, the video branded elements, the video branding elements. You're going to get subscribe buttons that will match your branding. Lower thirds. You'll have graphics for YouTube, graphics for Facebook. You'll have awesome transitions you can use to cut out, you know, some of your stutters. And you can even check out some of my videos, my Snapchat videos. I use these production packs. All of that is available in the academy. So I'm going to bonus that out today. And provide everything you see here. 24 live skill building calls, 12 workshop calls, all of it, and the Video Spot vault files. But instead of the $4,500 one-time only fee, we're going to break it down to $449 per month for 12 months. And then after 12 months, you become a lifetime member. $449 per month for 12 months, and then you become a lifetime member. You'll never have to make another payment again. You'll always have access to the 32 on-demand videos, the live calls, the workshop calls, the templates, the spreadsheets, and here's the best part. As we grow, you'll have access to the new content as well. So guys, thank you for allowing me that time to pitch. You can go to the link you see on your screen now if you want to purchase, if you want to move forward. You can also email me, comment to me directly, and I'd be happy to answer some of those questions. So guys, thank you for your time today. I want to come back to you and answer some live questions. Martine, it's good to see you. I want to introduce you guys to Martine. I think our lines got crossed, but Martine helped to bring some of you guys out to the webinar today. How are you, bud?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Owen?
Your audio's not working. Martine, your audio isn't working. I'm not able to hear you. Let's look at some questions while Martine's getting his his audio fixed. You guys can hear his audio? Okay, so maybe my audio's down. All right, great. His audio fixed. Martine, how are you?
I'm doing terrific, man. I'm blown away. Like I'm like Note City over here. This is like amazing. I just from, you know, like the private Facebook forum to the video branding and the production packs and just everything that you brought is just, I'm blown away. And I had no idea like how to actually do a video this way.
Well, I'll tell you, a lot of people don't know how to do a video. It's like we like video, we like doing it, but when it comes to actually doing it in a way, that's the challenge, is it not? You know?
Yeah, the whole thing with channels and you talked about that she was putting her videos on the wrong channel, and you know, those are things that you never think of, but that if we're in business and we want to create some revenue, we've got to do things effectively. Isn't that right?
You're absolutely right. And you know, a lot of people miss that mark. A lot of people miss that mark.
Yeah, I've been missing that mark big time.
Ah, yeah, right. It's like, well, we all kind of, you know, have some questions. I'm going to go through the comments here. It's so good to see you guys. Let me go into Doggy Dude 98. Does YouTube stop recommending me the more you upload just for fun? I think what we're asking here is, why am I not popping up in recommended search? Guys, you've got to be utilizing tags. Now, tags are we didn't go into that, it's really advanced, but tags, when you enter your tags when you upload a video, no one else can see your tags. But you can see other people's tags if you use a tool like TubeBuddy. And with TubeBuddy, you can go look at other people's tags. So you find the top ranked videos for that keyword phrase, you find their tags, use their tags, and now you get a better chance of showing up in the recommended video section. And you'll see it too. You'll see a spike in your recommended videos. You ever seen that, Martine? You ever like clicked on a recommended video?
No, this is just it's good stuff. It's just, like I said, I've got so much stuff to like study, and the Video Academy, what a gift for people that are doing what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and it's one step at a time too, otherwise you'll get overwhelmed. So Ava's asking, not really a question, but I'll ask it as a question. To gain profit as sharing good ideas, right? And there's a lot to be said about good. What she's saying is to gain goodwill by going out and doing free stuff, like just being a good advice for somebody. There's a ton of value to that. Guys, go out and be valuable to people. Be valuable. Don't necessarily worry about, oh, is everyone paying for this? Be valuable. You know, I was just speaking to Rachel. Rachel, I don't know if you're still watching, but over at a shipping company, and you know, they're producing videos. They want to produce videos once a week for their audience, and you know, the idea there is to be valuable to them. Even though it's just our attempt to stay in front of you and to stay talking with you, share with them something that'll make them laugh, make them cry, make them smarter, and people will love you forever.
That's a big thing. He says, you know, jab, 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 right hook. You know, create that.
Very important. Yeah, very important.
Huge.
So, it seems like someone says, who keeps liking and not disliking? Well, hey, look, on YouTube, it's all good. You could even ask people to vote, you know, hey, vote like or dislike. If it's, you know, this thing over here, vote yes. If it's this thing over here, vote no. All of that's good. Have any of you guys ever been like I'm not going to watch this video because there's too many thumbs down? No, to the contrary. You're kind of like, what is this video? I want to see what it's about because I've never seen a video with so many thumbs down. So something to focus on.
Absolutely.
Use key terms in title, research, and just with TubeBuddy. Yeah, TubeBuddy is such a huge tool. I'm glad that Disciple is talking about that.
Does outlinking in the description negatively affect the video SEO?
No, it helps. It helps the video. Great question. It helps the video because what it does is it's showing Google and YouTube that you're quoting authorities, right? And you know, it's more helpful if it's not your website because Google knows it's your website, right? Chances are your name's in it. So it's going to be like, you know, the Owen the Owen video channel, and it's going to link out to the Owen video website. Like, Google's not stupid. But when you link out to like TechCrunch, or when you link out to Mashable, or you link out to like, you know, Shipping and Receiving Esquire, YouTube goes, oh, well, they're linking to authorities. And if you do more than one, it can be beneficial for you. So follow the same process you would follow on Yoast, on your blog. Link out to a couple resources. And remember, when you mention other resources, when you mention, maybe TechCrunch is too big, but if I were to mention Martin Lopez in my video, chances are Martin Lopez would share it, correct?
Absolutely, yeah, that's
so great. When you mention a company or its employees or its culture, when you say something like the Alaska Air's customer service team was amazing, and here's a lesson in customer service on your YouTube video, it's likely that they'll see it on Twitter and share it. They may not, but we did. One of my clients did a video where she reviewed a razor blade company, and I got them to retweet her video. And I literally, she's part of my course. I showed her, now you do this. We were on a phone call, and I logged in as her, and I said, now just do this, and did that, and the guys retweeted her. So it's all very valuable. Servant says, is your entire description useful, or only the first few lines? The entire description is got to be useful. You got to like blog or look at it like the description box for a DVD or a movie you're going to watch online, right? You've got to like have enough words, enough verbiage in there to attract the robot. So try to keep it like 300, 350 words, and use TubeBuddy Profiles tool to create templates that you can use over and over again.
Cool. Another one is, how do you best promote a live video on YouTube?
How do you best promote a live video on YouTube? You got to build an audience, first of all. You got to build an audience. You know, we were able to keep 11 viewers on from this is just for our YouTube audience. We also are going to do another one with email blasts. We're going to promote on social. So what I would do is, and this is what we're doing next week, is run ads on Facebook to your webinar. And then on your webinar, do the webinar live on YouTube so that you've got like this built-in audience. Another thing you could do is, when people opt into a YouTube live webinar, tag them in your CRM as YouTube live viewers, meaning they can watch during the day. So when you go live, you can send a ping to only people with that tag, right? Only people with that tag. And now you're engaging people who want to be engaged, right? Stop inviting your whole list to your videos. Maybe do that in the beginning just to build traction. But you know, when you send out your videos in an email, for example, send out your videos based on the categories, so that you've got a category A, category B, category C. And when people click on those links, you're segmenting them into separate categories. So now in the future, you can send category A related content to people that clicked on the category A related content in your email. Live would simply be one of those categories.
That's awesome. I love that category idea. That just blew me away.
And remarketing helps out with that a lot. So we're out of time. I got to get to my next appointment. It was great to see you. Great to see you, Martin.
I love hanging out with you, man, and doing this was amazing.
Can we do this again?
Absolutely, real soon. And everybody that came out, all my friends, thank you for showing up. And Owen, thanks for bringing so much value. This is enlightening. It was fun, and love the energy. And let's do it real soon.
I had a great time, Martin. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to go to bit.ly/VMAGO to join the Video Masters Academy and to finally start making some real money with your video marketing. It's a pleasure to be here for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Boom. See ya.